Hi everyone, we are going to start the second unit of entrepreneurship development titled Idea Generation and Opportunity Assessment. In this video, we are going to discuss about the following topics of second unit in entrepreneurship. They are ideas in entrepreneurships, sources of new ideas, techniques for generating ideas. The first topic is ideas in entrepreneurships. A business idea is a concept that can be used for financial gain that is usually centered on a product or service that can be offered for money. An idea is the base for any business as a whole. The characteristics of a promising business idea can be explained as below. They are innovative, unique, problem solving, and profitability. Innovative means the business idea which was in the form of new innovation and compared to the other goods or services or products in the market. And the next one is unique when compared to the other product or services in the market. The services provided by the entrepreneurs or a business is unique when compared to them. And the next one is problem solving. This business idea will arising from the existing difficulties of the product or service that has been rendered in the markets. And the last one of business idea is profitable. This also comes from the existing markets products which are having low profits or and losses incurring product or services in the market, which makes that particular product profitable with this business ideas. And the next topic is sources of new ideas. Here the concept of generating a new business idea is not only essential for prospective entrepreneurs. Existing business owners also need to understand how new business ideas can change the level of business operations that invariably will lead to greater production and success. It is an established factor that for any existing business to experience growth and expansion, idea generation, creativity and innovation are three necessary factors that must come together in application and practice. Below are some of the more frequently used sources of idea for existing and prospective entrepreneur. They are from consumer or target audience, from existing products and services, from marketing distribution channels, from research and development, and from the government of that particular date. Here, while discussing the sources of new ideas is from consumer or target audience. Every creative and innovative entrepreneur must pay close attention to potential customers, clients or consumers on a continuous basis. This kind of attention can take an informal approach of personally monitoring potential ideas affecting the needs of customers or formally arranging for customers or consumers to have opportunity to express their opinion. This could be achieving through a comprehensive survey or a questionnaire. The ideas or opinion generated from the target audience must be to a large extent represent enough market to support a new business or expand a section of an existing business. And the second source of new business or new ideas is from existing products and services. Existing products and services could be carefully monitored and evaluated to uncover ways to improve them. This might result in the new product or service that have more market appeal and better sales and profit potential. In this period of advancement in information communication technology, creative and innovative approach of information communication technology can have far-reaching effect on existing products and services. Prospective entrepreneurs can therefore take advantage of information communication technology to build new variant of old products or services with a more market appeal better sale and profit potentials. And the next source of new idea is from marketing distribution channels. It is very important. Here, for a product that involves a marketing distribution channel, that is sales representative group members of such distribution channel are also excellent source for new business ideas because of their familiarity with the needs of the market. For example, let's imagine that a company has 10 salespersons in one zone. In each month, every member of the group can estimate why his or her sale is high or low or below average. Ideas got from such estimations or analysis could become a source of innovation and creativity that will lead to a better business ideas in marketing. And the next one is from research and development. The greatest source of new business idea in entrepreneurs is own effort in research and development. The gathering of information, asking questions from existing entrepreneurs, analyzing the economic data and information within the market can lead to unique business concept. The prospective entrepreneurs' creativity and innovation coupled with foresight and much research can be source of new business ideas. And the last one is for sources of new ideas are from the government of the date or the day. The state, federal and local government can be a source of new product or business ideas in two ways. In the first way, basing the information about product or services are obtained from government data bank or statistical unit like National Bureau of Statistics. A thorough analysis of such data can provide clear guidelines to new area of businesses. And the second new business idea can come from new product ideas that come in response to government regulations or policies. For example, the current regulations by the government that telecom operators or companies should register their subscribers. This could be an open door to greater services by their distributors. An area of local content management system can also evolve as the result of this government policies, thus creating new business opportunities for the operators in the nearest future. These are the various sources of new ideas for an entrepreneurs or the existing businesses in the market for a new product or goods or services. And the next one is various techniques for generating ideas. Here there are various techniques for generating ideas, namely scamper, brainstorming, mind mapping, storyboarding, role playing, attribute listing, visualization and visualize prompts, morphological analysis, forced relationships, daydreaming, reverse thinking, questioning assumptions, accidental genius, brain writing, wishing, socializing and collaboration. When coming to these techniques, the scamper method is a idea generation technique that utilizes action that assists the person in coming up with ideas either for modifications that can be made on an existing product or for making a new product. Here scamper can be explained in each and individual letter as S represents the substitute, which means the idea or the technique which is generated will be a substitute for the or the alternative for the good or services present in the market. And the next one is C represent for the combine. Here combining the existing idea and the new generated idea with the goods and services present in the market. And adopt, A stands for the adopt. Here adopting means taking over the idea or copying the idea from the other goods or services which are existing in the market, and M stands for modify, which by adopting the idea from the existing can be modified, and the P is put to another use. That modified idea is kept into the another use. If it has not been succeeded, the E stands for eliminate. The eliminating of these adopted and modified which has kept in the use will be eliminated, and the last scamper R stands for the reversing these idea, whether the substitute, combine, adopt, modify, put to other use and eliminate are at the same place for getting the or generating the new ideas. So R stands for reverse. Then the next one is brainstorming. Here this process involving a huge number of solutions for a specific problem, with emphasis being on the number of ideas. In the course of brainstorming, there is no assessment of ideas. So many people can speak out their ideas freely without fear of criticism. Frequently, ideas are blended to create one good idea, and the brainstorming group comprises of many large number of peoples, which helps them to express their ideas freely without any fear. And the next one is mind mapping. Mind mapping is a graphical technique for imagining connections between various pieces of information or ideas. Each fact or idea is written down and then connected by curves or lines to its minor or major fact or idea, thus building a web of relationships. Mind mapping is utilized in project planning, problem solving, etc. As the case with other mind mapping methods, the intention behind brain mapping too is to capture attention and to gain the frame information to enable sharing of concepts and ideas. And the next one is storyboarding. Storyboarding has to do with developing a visual story to explain or explore. Storyboarding can help creative people to present information they gained during research. Pictures, quotes from the users and other informations are fixed on a chalkboard or any comparable surface to stand for a scenario and to assist with comprehensive relationships between various ideas. This is about storyboarding. And the role playing is the next technique of generating ideas. In the role playing technique, each participant can take on a personality or role different from his own. As the technique is fun, it can help people reduce their inhibitions and come out with unexpected ideas. And the next technique is attribute listening. Attribute listening is an analytical approach to recognize new forms of a system or product by identifying or recognizing areas of improvement. To figure out how to enhance a particular problem or product, it is broken into parts. Physical features of each component are noted and all functions of each component are explained and studied to see whether any change or recombination would damage or improve the product. It comes under attribute listing. And the next technique of generating idea is visualization and visual prompts. Visualization is about thinking of challenges visually so as to better comprehend the issue. It is a process of incubation and illumination where the participants take a break from the problem at hand and concentrates on something wholly different while his mind subconsciously continues to work on the idea. And next one is visual prompts. Picture prompts also called as visual prompts. Visual prompts helps a lot when it comes to enabling one's brain to establish connections. These prompts can help to surface emotions, feelings, and many more. This makes them to particularly useful for brainstorming solutions to innovative challenges involving people and issues with deep emotional and psychological factors. To get started with using picture prompts, the facilitator distributes a set of pre-selected images. Each participant gets one. He also asks the participants to write down whether ideas come to their mind when they look at the image in the possession. After this, participants pair off and use additional time sharing and talking about the ideas they have come up with, the brainstorming more solutions to existing problem or challenge. Lastly, the various pairs present their ideas to the rest of the group. It includes of visual prompts and visualization of getting a new idea. The next technique of generating new idea is morphological analysis. Morphological analysis has to do with recognizing the structural aspects of a problem, that studying the relationship among the various ideas or the individuals. For example, imagination of the problem is transporting an object from one place to another by way of powered vehicle. Here, a cart kind of vehicle moving over rough surfaces or with an internal engine to power it is the automobile. This assumption is that it would be possible to determine some automobile combinations. And the next technique is forced relationships. It is an easy technique involving the journey of totally different ideas to come up with a fresh idea. Though the solution may not be strictly unique, it frequently results in an assortment of combinations that are often useful. A lot of products we see today are the output of forced relations. Most of these ideas may not be revolutionary discoveries, but they are still advantageous products and usually have a prospective market in society. And the next technique is daydreaming. Though mostly not met with approval, daydreaming is truly one of the most fundamental ways to trigger great ideas. The word daydreaming itself involuntarily triggers an uninhibited and playful thought process. Here, incorporating the participant creativity and resourcefulness to play around with the present problems. It enables a person to establish an emotional connection with the problem, which is beneficial in terms of coming up with a wonderful idea. For example, the aeroplane is the most notable example for this. If the Wright brothers had not let their imagination run wild thinking about the flight, we would not probably still have a facility of aeroplanes. And the next technique of generating idea is reverse thinking. As the term reverse thinking itself suggests, instead of adopting the logical, normal manner of looking at a challenge, you reverse it and think about opposite ideas. You may notice that the majority of the participants would find it easier to produce ideas from the negative challenge simply because it is much fun. However, does not spend too much time on the reverse idea generation. About 10 to 15 wrong ideas is fine. After one session is over, you can either continue in the reverse idea atmosphere with a new challenge, or else do the reversal once more to make it stronger. And the next technique is questionnaire or the questioning assumptions. The majority of industries have an unspoken but deeply held beliefs that everyone stands by for getting things done. They fail to realize that by questioning assumptions, At every step of service or product development, they can actually enable the birth of fresh possibilities and ideas. Here, they should produce 20 to 30 assumptions. The next step is to select several assumptions from the many generated and utilize them as ideas which are to be implemented. And the next one is accidental genius. Accidental genius is a relatively new technique that utilizes writing to trigger the best ideas, content and insight. And the next one is brain writing. Brain writing is easy. Instead of asking the participants to shout out ideas, they are told to pen down their ideas to a specific problem or question on a sheet of paper for a small number of minutes. After that, each participant can pass their ideas over to someone else. This someone else reads the ideas on the paper and adds some new ones. Following other few minutes, the individual participants are again made to pass their paper to someone else, and so the process continues. After 15 minutes, you or someone else can collect the sheets from them and post them for the instant discussions, which leads to the generating of new ideas in the form of brain writing by many number of individuals. And the next one is wishing. This technique can be begun by asking for the unattainable and the brainstorming ideas to make it, or at least an approximation of it, as a reality. Start by making the wishes tangible. There should be collaboration among the members of the team to produce 20 to 30 wishes pertaining to your business. Everyone's imagination should be encouraged, and the better idea, they should not be restricted on thinking, because the more the idea, the more the better will be the result. And the next one is socializing. If employees only hang around with colleagues and friends, they could find themselves in thinking same model. Let them utilize all those social media connections like LinkedIn to bring some fantastic conversation. Refreshing perspectives will assist with beginning out new thinking, and probably one or two lightning ideas will be raised. Socializing is the context of ideas, can also be about talking to others on topics that have nothing whatsoever to do with the present problem. And the last technique of generating idea is collaboration. As the term indicates, collaboration is about two or more people joining hands in working for a common goal. Designers frequently work in group and engage in collaborative creation in the course of the whole creative process. These are the various techniques for generating ideas for the entrepreneurs or the existing businesses in the market. Thank you.